Like Vanilla Ice said once upon a time, go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go. And that's exactly what we're going to do here with the Ninja Spawn Target exclusive.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Spawn unboxing and review, of course, from McFarlane Toys. In today's video, we got Spawn, Ninja Spawn that is, the gold label Target exclusive. But for all your Spawn McFarlane Toy needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code KYLE, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items, anything over $79 does ship free. And this is an interesting one here, as this was part of the latest Collectors Con event at Target that they do twice a year, I think it is. And this was one of the ones that was a part of that for McFarlane Toys. Now this was the Spawn representative, there you go, easy for me to say, and this was the gold label edition here. Now, it's crazy how many Spawn figures we've had over the last couple years. It's kind of made me forget, as we've already had a Ninja Spawn in the past, and of course we'll compare it to that one in this very video, but this is basically a repaint of that one, and I kind of forgot all about that when I ordered this. I don't know, I might have played a little bit of that long game, wait for this one to be in clearance, as a lot of my Targets actually do have this one just kind of poking around. Who knows? I guess I was going to get it eventually, so might as well get it over with. So I did. So here it is, Ninja Spawn through the door, through the review table here today. And of course, we're going to do that review like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we got the big Spawn window looking good. Green classic Spawn logo, Ninja Spawn, big bubble window, of course. What is it? 14 up, not a toy, not a toy. McFarlane Toys right there is what it says at the top. Got a little Ninja Spawn on the side. Same artwork on the back as well. Spawn over here. Same artwork, but bigger over here. No cross-selling, anything like that being a gold label Target exclusive. It just kind of is what it is. Now, of course, this being a Target exclusive, maybe that's why he's wearing red. You never know. You never do know. But let's get him out of the package here. See what all the fuss is about with this Ninja Spawn. I better cut him open there. Alright, we're going to see what's going on with the old Ninja Spawn. Always love the background on the packaging on these, too. I love this, there it is. See you later. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, watch out. There it is, a little bit of that. But I always love the green necroplasm, rectoplasm. Oh my gosh, I'm losing stuff. See you later. Goodbye. Losing that card out there. Always does look good in the packaging here, though. Always do like it. See you later. Goodbye. Making a mess. See you later. Goodbye. Of course, Spawn stand. We've seen him before. We'll see him again. We're here for that. Got the Spawn card. Let's see what it says about Ninja Spawn. During the Sengoku period of Japan's storied history, an assassin in the service of the Ashikaga shogunate was slain during a failed assassination attempt. He returned 1 year later as a Ninja Spawn. His brother, a Buddhist monk, was able to separate his brother from the Oni and trap the demon in a sword. That sword has been passed down through the family for over 500 years. The Hell Spawn trapped in that sword now has a new host. So there you go. I guess this could technically be a different Ninja Spawn, if that's the way you want to play it in your collection. We definitely got some different weapons with this one as well. There he is in the old plastic prison. We're going to have to cut him out as he's locked in at a few different places. Wouldn't be McFarlane Toys without a little bit of a lock-in, of course, as we do know. We got weapons locked in. We got him locked in. We got feet locked in. It's all about the lock-in. It's all, we're on lockdown is what we're at. We're locking it down here, but definitely an interesting one. And what, like I said, if you already had the previous version of Ninja Spawn like I do, maybe you can pass on this. But if you really want to build out your universe, you're a completionist, anything like that, well, you're in luck because you got another Ninja Spawn to collect here. So we're going to pull everything out. We got the weapons. Oh, of course the weapons are taped in. Oh, tape. One of the greatest inventions and one of the worst inventions. There we go. It works, I guess. Oh my gosh, more twist ties. What are we doing, McFarlane? He loves the twist ties. He's keeping those guys in business is what he's doing, really. Gosh, more on this side, too. This is just a little guy figure. This isn't even one of those big monster figures he puts out that usually need to be buckled in. Try that. There we go. All right, now we're getting down somewhere. We're getting somewhere. See you later. Goodbye. Put the scissors away and let's get down to business. Let's start off with the old accessories as we usually do. We're seeing this more and more with McFarlane. Got a little Spawn thing. Of course, this is kind of like the card holder. To me, this does absolutely nothing for me. I was fine with just the cards. I don't need to stand these cards up next to the figure, but I guess it is cool if you're into that kind of thing. Sound off in the comments below if you want to, display this guy and have a little card background art. I mean, it kind of feels like you're at a trade show, a San Diego Comic-Con or something like that, and you're looking at the McFarlane case, and this would be standing next to it saying, oh, it's Ninja Spawn. It's calling out what you're looking at. I guess I see that aspect of it a little bit, but to me, that's just a little extra cost that I would love to have a cheaper figure or maybe more weapons, something like that. But to each their own, as they do say, to each their own. But let's start with these weapons here. We got these big, crazy swords going on. We've had these with other toys in the past as well. Never in a million years will I memorize what kind of swords these are. I don't think it'll ever just get into my brain to stay. But definitely very ugly weapons here for as far as swords. Ugly as far as combat. You stick this in somebody and you can just pull all their guts out with something like this. So it's a tough day at the office if you get hooked up with one of these swords, no doubt about it. Then you got the moon-shaped blade on the side here, so you can give him one of those things in the face if you need to. A very versatile weapon, all in silver here, but a lot of extra sculpting going on this one. Very intricate sculpting design. Definitely looks good and is different than the prior version of Ninja Spawn as well. It seems the weapons are different with this pack. I'm here for that because even though it is a repaint, I want as much difference as I possibly can. You put them in a different pose, put them in different weapons, and at least they feel even more different than they already are, I guess. So there you go. Then we get a couple of nunchucks, like a young Michelangelo here. You get one that's kind of splayed out, and you get one that's more in its natural position or whatever. There is no rope wire or anything like that, so they're kind of stuck like they are. You got the silver chain against the black handles on it. Just kind of is what it is there, but definitely nunchucks, no doubt about it there. So there you go. Now we get old Ninja Spawn out of the package here, and definitely looking interesting. So first thing you notice is the very small head on this guy. A very small head, a little bit of armor at the top. Of course, the green eyes with the pink kind of round of the face and the skin tone. Definitely a mean mask on the front with some black and almost looks like blood around there. Definitely looks like a ninja of some kind, or maybe like a knight, like a Knights of the Round Table or something like that. I mean, he kind of has that feel with kind of his helmet and stuff. Looks like he should be on a horse or something. Who knows? Maybe that's just me. You get the big old chest piece, big old apparatus, chest protector, like a young Terry Steinbach, really, at the end of the day. But you got some bones on the side, bone-like teeth, I guess. Or I guess they're just straight-up teeth, not necessarily bones, but you know what I mean. But you got teeth on the side here, 3 on each side there, looking really ugly, but definitely that kind of yellowish white really sticks out, gives it a little extra color against the dark gray, dark black wash across all this at the top there. We do get the red kind of jumpsuit throughout. That's the old Target theme there, I guess, sticking in. You do get his little backpack that is twisty-turny. You can store some of his weapons back here. Same backpack we got with the prior version of Ninja Spawn as well. He's got a couple of forearm guards going on here, looking nice. 2 gripping hands on him. You got a little knuckle duster, palm duster here with some spikes on it if he really needs to use that. Got a belt that's sculpted in. You got a couple of little blades here, those little quick blades like that. You got 3 of those. You got sculpted in here some throwing stars as well. Then, of course, you got a nice tattered and torn loincloth going on. Almost looks like a towel he grabbed at the hotel. Kind of what he gives me those vibes. Then he does, of course, have sandals on, because why wouldn't you? You're a ninja. You don't want to be too sneaky in your bare feet, so you put some sandals on, and bam, you got that ninja look going on. And then, of course, he's got the shin guards, once again, like a young Terry Steinbach. Articulation. Arms do go all the way around. You do get the bicep cut. Double jointed elbows, of course. Big ball joint at the hand there. A lot of movement out of the hand. Very sharp nails on him, too, giving me a little indentation in my skin. That's how sharp he is up here. You got the hula hoop at the top to get a little bit of movement as well. Big old splits, traditional waist down here, but it is really tough to kind of get to, but you do get some waist movement there. You do get the double jointed knees, very tight knees. You do get the ankles, once again, on that big ball, back and forth, side to side. And then, of course, the McFarlane toe articulation. A must-have at this point. A must-have there. But definitely interesting. By no means is this anywhere near the top of my favorite Spawn figures I've ever unboxed, going all the way back to the 90s original line. It kind of is what it is. Of course, I had the original Ninja Spawn back in the day, and we got the other Ninja Spawn that was released fairly recently, and I'll pull that out right now, I guess. And I think between the two, I prefer the regular release, and there is some differences. You've got a lot of paint differences being the biggest difference, but you got a different head here, you got a different other couple of things, so it definitely has a different feel to it. And I guess if I was a kid playing with these, it'd be two different ninjas is what this would be in my playing days. I'd say, okay, I got two different Spawn ninjas is what I'm doing here. One thing I did forget to mention on the articulation here, you do get the head and you got it more of like kind of a neck articulation. So it's a little bit down low as far as articulation goes on this one. So that is definitely something a little bit different. But it is okay. It is all right for what it is. $24 if you already have this. I can see a lot of people passing. I can also see some people, maybe their Target didn't get this or sold out of it right away. Who knows? They're passing because of that. But if you're into a Spawn, you're into a Ninja Army, you're a completionist, there might be room in your collection for this at the end of the day. Is it great? It's okay. It's never going to be the greatest figure of the year. It's not going to be a top 10 figure of the year, but it gets the job done for what it's trying to do. And if you're building out your army of Spawn figures and Spawn ninjas, I think it does get the job done. But what say you guys and gals out there in YouTube land? What are your thoughts on this one? Pick up or pass? Did you have the old one? Is this your first one? Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day and then some, as you guys know. We got even more content for you on the Patreon channel. Patreon, your best way to support this very YouTube channel. And of course, Pro Wrestling Tees, you can also support the channel and pick up an old t-shirt. And don't forget to hit me up on social media. SirPaul64 on X, Twitter, X, who knows, and then Instagram, Threads. What is going on with the social media? _Kyle_Peterson. So for Ninja Spawn, I'm Ninja Kyle. See you guys all real soon.